Crypto
exchange and tokenization. Welcome to the breakdown.
Crypto
exchange and tokenization. Welcome to the breakdown.
Crypto
exchange and tokenization. Welcome to the breakdown.
Crypto
exchange and tokenization. After this, I gotta get my hair cut. I gotta shave this beard. I can look like I'm. Welcome to the breakdown. All right, all right. Hey, hey, hey! Don't do that to me. Welcome to the breakdown episode. If I can get back to the screen, episode 574, sponsored by Gemini again. Sponsored by the only reason that it probably echoed because I had the music on. That's the only reason. I was playing it from YouTube. Otherwise, my mic should sound perfectly fine now. It's every time that I play any music from YouTube, the shit goes crazy. Anyway, welcome, welcome to the breakdown episode 574, sponsored by Gemini, the good people at Gemini, family at Gemini. Gemini has just launched their tokenized assets. Go check that out. I think they're still live streaming. Um, Shouts to Gemini. Gemini is doing a lot of big things, man. Love to see it. Love to see it. Love to be a part of a winning team. Sign up to Gemini, trade $1,000 in crypto, get $100 in Bitcoin. You know how that goes down. Also, Gemini.com/David G. Go ahead and look at the Bitcoin credit card, which is offered by Gemini, powered by WebBank. 4% back in Bitcoin. You purchase something 4% back in Bitcoin. What more can I say? Right? What more can I say? What more can I do? Now, hopefully, this show is better than yesterday's. Okay. I was shadow banned or banned for 6 days. It looks like we're back. Okay. I don't want to jinx it. It looks like we're slowly coming back. But I still got to think about my future and where I'm taking my talents, and that might be to Kick. Okay. Might be to Twitch. Okay, I might be going there. I don't know. It depends right now. I got to think about this. I can't do this anymore. Like I said, I can't One day people see me, the next day people don't. This is crazy. Okay, this is crazy work. By the way, shout out to everybody who tuned in to the morning show, which is powered by GNN, the Gakshi News Media Network, or the Gakshi News Network, which also powers this show. Very good conversations. I spoke my truth. I mean, like a lot of people, and we'll get into all the other stories, but a lot of people, talk. A lot of people talk. This is one thing that was brought up, which it stood in my head for a minute, and I was just like, when I go into memes or if I go into crypto, when I decide to press the buy button, it's ultimately on me. And whatever I get into, you might not like it, you might not see it as valuable, but I do. There's something about it that I see something in it. Okay? I see something in it. And that's why I put my money into it. Because I think that it has a future. Though I have a different way of trading. I have a way different way of trading. Hold on one second. Zoom, it's not even about the money with Kick. It's about being seen. For me, it's not about the money, it's about being seen. My brands need to be seen. I need to be seen. I'm building, I continue to build my own personal brand, the company's brand. I need to be seen. I need to be visible. And it's unfair that, I get shadow banned out of nowhere. And, it's like an on and off switch. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying wrong. I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to get stuck on that because that's boring. Anyway, when I go into an asset, I don't think to myself, okay, when's this going to run? And if it doesn't run immediately, I'm out. No. Or that if it doesn't run immediately, it's a failure. No. There have been plenty of cryptocurrencies that I've gone into, and this leads to somewhere. This is going to lead into something that it's going to be a valuable lesson for everybody who tunes into my shows. Okay. It's a valuable lesson, and I hope you hear me out. Ultimately, you do what the fuck you need to do, but just hear me out. Understand where I'm coming from. So there have been plenty of assets that I've gone into that popped off 6 to 8 months later. So if I bought something today, it popped off 8 months from now. You with me? Hope you're following. The shit popped off later. Okay. The most successful investors, TriFi, crypto markets, have gone into plays when they were unpopular to go into. And that's the way I assess all these markets, the crypto market. I go into plays that might be unpopular to you. You might not know about it. You might not know the history. You might not know the team. You might not have done any sort of research. You might hate me. How about this? You might dislike me so much that you won't participate or even look at the asset because to you, it's like David's in it. So if David's in it, I'm not going to go in it. Okay. Let's rip off the fucking Band-Aid and let's fucking talk about the truth. A lot of people won't go into certain assets because there's a certain person in it. So let's say, for instance, I go into something and people see that I've gone into it. They're like, oh shit, David's in it. I'm not going to go in it. That's the 10%. That's the petty people that just don't like me for whatever fucking reason. And I don't give a fuck. That's their problem. That's not my problem. Their problem is not my problem. Okay? For me, every cycle, I'm here to maximize money. Okay? I'm here to maximize as much as I can to get as many gains on the assets that I go into as possible. That's it. I like you guys. I'm sure we have conversations. I like being friendly. But the minute that somebody steps on me, I step back at you. If you are willing to offend me, just understand I'm willing to offend you. That's really it. Most of the times, though, I'll just walk away. It is what it is. Goodbye. I got to focus on this. So, again, I've gone into 20, 30 plays where For me, I'm looking at the 4chan history, I'm looking at Reddit history, I'm just looking at the lore and the history of said meme. Let's take Augie, for instance. Augie went to $5 million. I talked about Augie at 50K. It went to 5 million. Okay? Not bad. That's not bad. The history and the lore behind Augie is huge. It gave us our favorite meme, which is Pepe, right? For me, not to go into Augie is crazy, especially when Matt Fury took his inspiration from Robert Crump, who basically created the first frog, which then Matt Fury takes inspiration from that frog, Augie, and makes Pepe. For me, not to go ahead and get into it and not to talk about it is crazy. For me to get out of it because it hasn't popped off yet is nuts. My dogs agree. I hate when I'm on the roll and these. Anyway, I know in my heart, and I'm going to go through a few things that I have just listed. I know in my heart that Augie's going to pop off. Like, I know in my heart that Augie is going to pop upwards. But that's a long-term thing. That's long-term. It might happen in 2 months. Might happen tomorrow, but it might happen in 2 months. Might happen in a month's time. Might happen in 4 months. I'm willing to hold. Because I've learned that things tend to pop at the very end. Some things need to marinate before they go ahead and go parabolic. And most of the things that I get into, they tend to marinate for a while and then they pop. People talked shit about me when I went into Dogecoin. Guess what? When Dogecoin was under a penny and I was like, hey, Dogecoin is something to consider because it onboards people really easy into the crypto ecosystem and memes rule the world. You know what I was told? You're crazy. This is never going to work out. You're going to lose money by being in Dogecoin. Guess what? That was Dogecoin under a penny. Dogecoin under a penny, and I was one of the very few that was out there talking about Dogecoin. You can look at my X account. You'll pull it up. You'll get to see it. How did that work out? Under a penny, it goes to 77 cents. How did that worked out, right? But it didn't happen overnight. It took a while to see that shit actually happen. Shiba Inu, people gave me shit for. Dogecoin people and just people in general gave me shit for going into Shiba Inu. How did that work out? It worked out very well. Shiba Inu actually gave people within this space a vision that said, you know what? ETH memes can work. I went into Pepe very early. I was hosting spaces on Pepe every single day for months upon months upon months upon months. People told me my career is over. It's done with. The same thing that they said with Dogecoin when I was going on Fox and other business news channels and talking about memes. Memes. One of the very first to talk about memes. You know, I would expect motherfuckers would just say, man, let me tell you something, man. Dave put his fucking neck on the line. Dave put his fucking neck on the line when he started talking about Dogecoin and memes on national TV. Shit, that motherfucker really went out there. Pepe hosted Pepe shows every single day, every single fucking day. That worked out. I had people that DM me. I got the DMs. I got the receipts. DM me, you're crazy. It'll kill your career. How did that work out? How did that work out? Now Pepe's in the billions. How did that work out? I'm not saying I'm the one who took it there, but I can tell you I was a part of it. I had the balls to go out there and put it all on the line and talk about it. I was a part of it. just like I was a part of Dogecoin, just like I was a part of Shiba Inu talking about it. And that's what I mean, talking about it. Bobo, 700K. 700K. I'm out there running spaces every day. The shit went to 250. 253 million, something like that. Motherfuckers again doubted me. Again doubted me. I was a part of that as well. Jesus Christ, not my hometown. Okay? Solana, the ecosystem, not my hometown. I called Crying Cat because I just like the Crying Cat meme. That shit went up to 12 million. Unfortunately, it was hijacked. Hoppy, 150K. That shit went up to 140 million. Stonks on ETH, 80K. It went up to 42 million. Like, honestly, like on ETH, I have an easy time because I know people, Ethereum heads, we're holders. We don't cheat. We don't cheat from McDonald's hamburgers. Okay? We eat steak. We're healthy. We run. All I'm saying is, there's things that, like, I've gone into things like, I let things trace back. I've gone into them. I've gone into positions really well because I'm able, I feel personally, to look at something and address the opportunities that are there. And there's a second wave coming. I'm going to partner up with these memes, or I'm going to invest into them. It's going to be either or. This is the time, like this cycle will be the last cycle where you're going to have this volatility to have these opportunities. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. The point is that motherfuckers who have followed me know the truth. So you can go ahead and deny all you want. You could be out here, you could shit on my name, you could do whatever you want. But at the end of the day, I'm not bad at long-term plays. I'm not bad at long-term plays at all. Actually, very high success rate with long-term plays. You want to talk about Solana? You want to talk the 9 to 12 months that I went ahead and went into like 4 or 5 Solana plays? No problem. Go ahead and talk about it. Have fun with it. Because I was having fun from boredom the same way you were. That's it. We're going to get tax cuts. We're going to get rate cuts. Trump is bringing investments back into America. They're probably going to start printing sometime soon. This is going to be the craziest run of all time. I'll worry about your shit talking during the bear market as I'm wiping. As I'm wiping the... As I'm wiping tears with Benjamins, even though that was $1. I ain't go to the strip club. I'm just saying. It's not from the strip club. I'm a menace. Welcome to the breakdown. Episode 574. Sponsored by Gemini. Good folks at Gemini. Love Gemini. Follow Gemini. Sign up to Gemini. Sign up using my link. Trade $1,000 in crypto. Get $100 in Bitcoin. And that ultimately is the goal. Acquire as much Bitcoin as possible. Also, Gemini has a credit card that has been out here for 3 years. But, you know, the Bitcoin credit card, the orange card, orange is the new gold. Gemini's been outdoing everybody for years, man. It's crazy. Everybody's still on catch-up mode. Their marketing also is next to none. David Remember, Gemini.com/David G. GNN is the network that powers these shows. Me and Akil are coming back, just to let everybody know. 2 days a week. I'll let you in on more on that. And shout out to all the media personalities, and shout out to everybody who joined in on Crypto Talk Radio this morning. A very productive conversation. Even though Hanak, Hanak holds when Hanak holds spaces, is very professional on his. But when he comes onto my spaces, he acts like a little brat. Okay? A little brat. Anyway, I feel like I'm gonna win big. And I feel like anybody a part of my team is gonna win big, because I know for sure that I'm gonna win big on these memes. 100%. The memes that I'm in, I have no doubt that I'm gonna win big on them. So people that want to laugh now, laugh. No problem. Go ahead. By all means, laugh. Enjoy your moment. 100%. And if you're into instant gratification, and if you think I have no motion, that I can't push something, that I can't send things to millions, no problem. Have that energy. Keep that energy. Enjoy these clips. Play them on your spaces. Talk about me. Slander me. I don't care. I have one goal and one goal only. That's to win. You train to participate. I train to dominate. There's a difference. Hopefully I don't get shadow banned again, though. Being shadow banned is the worst, man. It's like having your balls cut off. For real, man. It's like having your fucking balls cut off. Market's looking great. The markets are looking great. By the way, I have not sold Crying Cat. Just to make this I have not sold Crying Cat. I will continue to hold Crying Cat. I feel like the community has not left Crying Cat at all. They've took a lot. It seems like I've get into a lot of things that people really fucking attack them, man. Bobo. By the way, let me say something, man. Even though I hold Pepe and I don't want to let go. Okay? And I won't let go. I gotta respect Rek Takashi. I gotta respect Rek Takashi. Okay? Rek out here, he said, Rek is out here talking about the only thing that can kill Pepe is Bobo. Hey, listen, I'm just out here. I'm reporting what's on the timeline. Okay? I love Pepe. I'm just saying in general, Rek Takashi from Bobo, he's out here talking about, I'm about to put Pepe in the chokehold. You know, one thing I did say was Bobo and Stonks. Let me throw Stonks and Bobo in here. Bobo started to be very aggressive. Like, fuck you. Like, kind of like that, fuck you. Go ahead and come at me. There are a bunch of savages in that fucking cult. That is a cult. There are a bunch of savages in the Bobo community. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. They don't care where the market cap is. They enjoy when the markets go red because you suffer with them. Since you want to talk shit, come join us. That's their kind of mindset. And they're so positive that Bobo is going to go to fucking billions. It's ridiculous. It's not a question of if it will, it's when will it, so they can be petty and roast the timeline. That's what they're about. Stonks. I told Guardian today on the Crypto Morning Show, I told him, stop being nice. Stop being nice to people. Start smacking people. Not physically, but literally with words. Start doing some wild shit. Start doing some wild shit. Raffman came up today on stage and brought up Spooderman. I thought Spooderman, that shit is a historical fucking meme. I love it. I don't give a fuck who's in it. That shit could stay at 80K market cap, 50K market cap. I don't give a shit. At some point, the autistic memes are gonna pop off. And if it pops off, I got the autistic fucking Spider-Man in my wallet. Let it send, let it send, let it send. I don't care. That's the thing that you have to develop is I am here for gains and I am looking for every opportunity, okay, every single opportunity to go ahead and get that done. Okay? I am looking at every single opportunity to get that done, to acquire as much wealth as possible. Period. That's what you're trying to do. Welcome to the breakdown. You know, the one thing they need to fix on here, though, is they should allow everybody from X and YouTube and Rumble and LinkedIn to all talk to each other. Because you guys are like people from YouTube can only talk to people on YouTube. People on X can only talk to people on X. People on Rumble can only talk to people on Rumble. I think that's bullshit. I think they should fix that and add a feature where everybody can go ahead and talk to each other. I really do. That's what needs to come in. They need to be able to. You guys need me. I want to see some fights in the chat. That's what I want. And I want to see people go ahead and agree or disagree with my opinions on what I just stated. By the way, this bill, I don't know. I had news that it passed, but then I was told that it didn't pass. Let me go ahead and look and see. There you go. This just in breaking news. Trump's tax cut and spending bill passes in House. Ladies and gentlemen, the bill just passed. Donald Trump, King Trump. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. I'm happy to see it. I am happy to see this. You should be happy to see it as well. This is a great day. It's a great day. Look at Trump running shit. Love to see it. David, you should stream a crypto boxing match. I've done that with IFC. But bottom line, I stand by the altcoins won't do as well as the memes. I believe the memes have all the attention. I even believe that institutions believe in the memes. I'm going to go into as many memes as possible because I don't want to miss out on the new memes. Because I know the old OG memes are going to run. I just want to make sure that I'm in the new memes as well. And like I said again, if it makes sense, I'm going to invest into them. If you guys got memes on your mind and you think I should invest into them, let me know. But give me a reason. Give me a reason why I should put $10,000 into your meme. You know what? I should probably retweet that. I should probably retweet that. I should probably retweet that. I should probably retweet this. Let me see. Watch this. Watch this. Watch all the roaches run in. Watch this. I went ahead and retweeted. I retweeted which meme should I put 5K into? I love Balkendorf. I love the Balkendorf. I really do. But yeah. This market is not like the previous markets. This market is not like the previous markets. This market, you can trip and find the play. You can trip into wealth in this current cycle. I believe it. I believe that to be true. You can literally trip into plays in this cycle. Okay. We know the OG memes are going to run. We already know that the OG memes are definitely going to run. Okay. I'm telling you, don't sleep on my frog picks. Pepe, Augie, Hoppy, Apu. All four are going to do numbers. If the total market cap for the entire space is going to be $9 to $12 trillion, by all estimates, by all conversations being had on the timelines and spaces on YouTube, on whatever, everybody agrees that we will definitely hit 9 trillion. Some say 15 trillion in terms of total market cap. 1 trillion would probably head towards the memes. So you're telling me we're not going to go ahead and send? And you're telling me that all these things aren't going to do numbers? They will do numbers. That's the thing. They all will do numbers. I'm telling you, you can trip into wealth. You can literally trip into wealth. Become a money maxi and not just a maxi of one project. I'm telling you, you don't want to become just XYZ and XYZ only. You don't want to become one of those people. It'll hurt you. But motherfuckers do what the motherfuckers want to go ahead and do. And a motherfucker like me is just telling you, man, the things that you are fading, because there are a lot of people that are fading things because they don't like me. They don't like some people in a project. There's kindergarten beef going on in a fucking ecosystem that is so young, that you're here so early to, that you are, instead of getting into things that might 5x, 20x, you're saying no because it's the cool thing to do, and the crew that you run with doesn't like it, so you're not going to go into it. You're an idiot if that's how you're playing the game. I don't believe the cycle is harder, Bengal. Okay? Bengal Tiger, this is not a harder cycle. I promise you. This is an easier cycle. The thing that's making it hard, or you think it's hard, is because of the delay. There's a delay right now. There's a delay. And that's what's driving people crazy. They don't know when. The problem is people are waiting. They're waiting, and they've been very patient. Some people think that there are people that have retired and said, like, hey, I'm not coming back. It's over, because they think it's over and nothing's ever going to pop off. Guys, we're talking about Bitcoin being at almost 110K. We're talking about Ethereum didn't even hit its all-time high. Are we all on the same page? Do you understand what I'm saying right now? Do you get what I'm saying right now? Ethereum hasn't even broken its all-time high, and we're talking crazy shit. Ethereum will break its all-time high. Even Bitcoiners agree that Ethereum will go to 10K. 10K! 10K. What do you think the memes are going to do? If Ethereum hits 10K, let's say, forget about even 10K. Imagine it hits 8K. What do you think the memes are going to do? Higher. Much higher. At some point, this is what's going to happen. Right now, there's a lot of shit that's spread out because there's 18 million cryptocurrencies. And nobody needs 18 million cryptocurrencies. Last cycle, we only had 4 million cryptocurrencies. Now with Pump Fund and what it's done, where people can just create contracts, it's obviously saturated the market. And 100%. Saturation's at all-time high. But people will come back to Ethereum. People will go to Base, and people will realize, and go into projects that make sense. People will go back into Pepe, people will go back into Bobo, people will go back into Mog, people will go back into fucking the Balkan Dwarf, all these things. Brett. Like, there are so many things that are going to pop off. So many things that are going to be popping off. No, regardless of the dilution. Regardless of dilution. Because people are going to say, fuck this thing. I'm going over here. There's going to be a point where, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of NFTs. Remember the NFTs? Everybody started coming out with NFTs. Everybody started coming out with every fucking animal known to fucking mankind, right? And people got tired of it. Hence Pepe. Pepe came out during a time where the whole market was saturated. And yes, we were in a bear market, but the market was saturated by this NFT shit. And people all came together. NFT bros, crypto bros came together and went into Pepe. The same thing will happen. The same thing will happen within the next month or two, where people will realize we want to get in. We want to get into shit that makes sense. Dom asked me just now, is the big beautiful bill going to hurt crypto? It's actually a positive for the markets. Number one, I'm bullish because the stock market is going crazy. And what that usually does is, once the stock market goes crazy, that leads into crypto going crazy. Bullish on that. The bill, do I like it? If I wasn't in the markets, would I like it? Maybe I wouldn't like it. But being that we're all in the markets, this bill benefits every market participant. So shout out to Donald Trump. The bill helps market participants. And we are market participants. So we're gonna benefit. So let's fucking go. The fuck we talking about? It's gonna benefit us. We're here. It's gonna benefit us. Now, rate cuts. We didn't get the rate cuts yet. That's another stimulus package. The rate cuts are a stimulus package. It's a stimmy. It automatically will open up $2 to $3 trillion. You're not bullish enough. Your freaks ain't bullish enough. That's why I keep saying get into good shit now. Get into some good plays now. Who gives a shit who's in what project and who do you like? And I don't want to go there because I don't like this who gives a shit? I don't like the institutions, but they're holding Bitcoin. Should I sell my Bitcoin? No, I don't give a fuck. I'm holding. The institutions are getting into Ethereum. Should I sell Ethereum? No, I don't give a fuck. XYZ is in Bobo. I don't give a fuck. XYZ is in fucking Pepe. I don't care. I'm trying to make gains here. I don't give a fuck who's in it. As long as the team's working, I don't give a shit. You guys are in your fucking feelings. Oh, I'm not friends with him. Oh, he has no motion. Yo, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Who gives a fuck? We're trying to make money. We're trying to make generational gains or life-changing gains. You motherfuckers are worried about people's penis sizes. What are we fucking talking about right now? Motherfuckers talking about how tall somebody is. Like 5'10", like 5'10" is a bad, like 5'10" is a bad height for somebody. Motherfuckers talking about whether somebody's gay or not. I don't give a fuck. You motherfuckers are all personal, missing out on. Yo, do you understand? Motherfuckers right now are in the greatest bull cycle of all time, and they're talking about men. We're out here talking about men. We are not me, but y'all are talking about some bullshit. You guys don't want to be fucking wealthy. You guys don't want money. You guys want clout. On X, you want clout. You want likes and retweets. That shit don't pay you money. You broke motherfuckers. That shit don't pay you a cent. And then you're on the sidelines. Like, oh, the cabal. Look how they got it into a play. No, that shit was on the timeline. You missed it because you're fucking talking about a man's height, his penis size. Bro, what are we talking about? I'll be back after this commercial break.
Collapsed crypto exchange.
Welcome to the breakdown.
Collapsed crypto exchange.
tokenization.
Welcome to the breakdown. And welcome to the breakdown, sponsored by Gemini, powered by GNN. Listen, this ain't the time for personal feelings. I feel like this is Game of Thrones, and I'm trying to bring together the houses, okay? I'm trying to bring together the houses because winter is coming, okay? I don't know if any of you guys ever watched Game of Thrones, but winter is coming, and I'm trying to bring everybody, I'm trying to bring the houses together. I am Lord Stark. I am Jon Snow. I am trying to bring everybody together here. We need all the men that we can get sitting at the same table to win this. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay? We got to go ahead and take on the White Walkers, and the White Walkers are the institutional bros. The White Walkers are the goddamn Wall Street bros. I'm here trying to unite the North, the South. That's what I'm trying to do. One play. It takes one play. One play changes your fucking life. One play. One fucking play. That's it. One play changes the entire history. The entire history of your fucked up bloodline. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, I only wish the best for every single person. You guys, anybody who has been following me for years knows that I only wish, number one, I'm nowhere without the people. So the people, I will always fuck with the people because the people give me the platform. That's always and forever be that. But if we can win together, we can win together, okay? We will win together. You want to sit at my table? Let's fucking win, okay? My DMs are open. You want to win? Let's win, okay? I answer my DMs no matter how many people follow me. I answer my shit, or at least I try to answer, okay? I'm trying to win out here. I try to win in every cycle. That's it. I'm out here winning. And I don't give a fuck. Look, Jesse T's in here. I want him to win on WAGMI. Okay? I want him to win. I got that good karma, man. That energy that flows from me, that's all positive energy. I don't care. You don't like me, I still hope you win. You hate me, I still hope you win. Look, you could tell when a motherfucker's lying. I don't lie, man. Look at my eyes. I want you to win. I want you to win big. I want you to retire win, okay? Retire your whole fucking bloodline. I want you to win that big, okay? There ain't no cap in here. I want you to win whether you like me or not. It don't matter to me. It don't matter to me. I'll win with a bunch of people that want to win at the same table, but that doesn't mean I gotta wish motherfuckers to lose. I don't need to be that way. Okay? I don't need none of that. Anyway, as always, I'm going to leave everybody with a quote. Okay? I'm going to leave everybody with a quote. Leave everybody with a quote right now. Man, I get amped up, man. I don't notice. I get really, the passion. You can't fake this passion anymore, man. All right. Let's read this, man. Let's read this. The quote of the day, and I encourage anybody who wants to fuck with me to send me a DM. It's time that we take our fucking space back, okay? It's time that we take our space back. There are people out here that just want to build and really send things to billions. So if you're about that life, send me a motherfucking DM because I'm about that life. I'm a natural born leader. Y'all already know this, okay? And I am willing to sit at the same table with any motherfucker, whether you're a Stark, Targaryen, whoever, doesn't matter. I will sit at that table and we will win. We will win big too. All right. And this fits in perfectly to what I've been talking about. So let me go ahead and read it to y'all. Quote of the day. Build a team so strong, no one can point the leader out. Because real leadership is not about barking orders or standing in the spotlight. It's about creating a culture where everyone moves with purpose, takes ownership, and shines in their own right. When the vision is clear and the standard is respected, the whole team carries the brand with pride. Egos kill progress. Alignment builds empires. Put the right people in the right positions, empower them, and watch how unstoppable the mission becomes. When everyone is locked in, there is no weak link, just a unit that moves as one. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to build a team so strong no one can go ahead and point out the leader. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to The Breakdown, episode 574, sponsored by Gemini, the good folks at Gemini, America's Exchange. If you felt or resonated with that quote that I went ahead and gave to you guys, come align with me. If you want to change your life, I ain't even talking about from a monetary standpoint. Come align with me. Let's work together. I'm willing to go into the foxhole with you guys. Are you willing to go into the foxhole with me is the question. Shout out to GNN, Gakshi News Network. Tune in to Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus is live and it's on Kick. Tune into that show. Started at 2 p.m. It runs. He sometimes goes 2 hours, 4 hours. It depends on his mood, but he's always breaking shit down. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune into Julie Kennis, Crypto News. She breaks down crypto on YouTube. 8:30 on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Landy goes ahead and breaks down the charts and the macro with his reporting, powered by GNN. Also, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, tuning into the nightly recap. Phenomenal show yesterday. Leslie with Rob Nelson. They went ahead and put on a fucking phenomenal show. Loved it. Okay, loved it. Broke down and recapped a lot of stuff. I'm hosting the show tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in. I'll break down the bill. I'll break down all the news that we have from today. Guys, it's real simple, man. Fuck what anybody says. It's all about what you say and what you feel in your gut. If you feel it like it's right, you go into it. If you feel like it isn't, hey, you pass on it, man. If you put your personal feelings into this motherfucking game, you go lose. That is it. Bottom line, if you are putting your personal feelings into the markets, if you're not going into certain assets because of personal feelings, because you don't like somebody, because they're prettier than you, they look better than you, those are personal feelings. Personal feelings don't make you money. At the end of the day, that is your choice. It's your money. You do as you wish. Thank you so much for tuning in to one of the greatest shows that X can ever go ahead and put on here. And hopefully they go ahead and promote this show, unlike the other boring shit that I get to watch all day long, every day, all day long, coming onto my timeline. Put somebody with energy on. Your ratings will boost. Anyway, I left you with that quote. Be good, everybody. Be good to each other. I'm out.
Collapsed crypto exchange.
man.
FTX